Did I miss something? Did I wake up and it's all of a sudden December? Because the World Junior Championships kicked off today. Welcome back, hockey fans. Welcome in if this is your first time to the channel. I'm Josh. This is the Hockey Flow. And today, it's Tuesday, August 9th, 2022. That's right, the World Junior Championships, IIHF, they kicked off today. But this is the continuation from the tournament from last December. That's right, typically it happens in December. We're going to preview that, though, in just a moment on Today in Hockey. Thanks to ESPN Plus and the excellent Kristen Shilton, we got a great article to dive deep into. But before we get into that, we're going to get through that today in hockey history. Then we're going to get into our headlines. And Golden Knights fans, I think you'll be pumped about this one. And then we're getting into it. As I mentioned, we're heading back to ESPN Plus and the excellent Kristen Shilton. We got our IIHF World Junior Championship preview. Is Connor Bedard going to dominate? Can Team USA win back-to-back? Let's find out! If you do enjoy the content, take a moment, like the video, subscribe to the channel. Helps us out a ton. We're just getting started, but we're going to keep bringing you hockey videos every single day. Want to make sure you never miss a beat. All right, today in hockey history, on this date, August 9th, I don't even care. The Edmonton Oilers traded Wayne Gretzky on this date, and I try to put this memory out of my mind. I tell you what, we talk about Johnny Gaudreau leaving the Flames. We talk about teams losing their superstars. Well, guess what? Has your team lost the greatest player in the entire history of the sport? Well, ours has. So Wayne Gretzky, this is the date. Wayne Gretzky was traded to the Los Angeles Kings for a couple players, some picks, and $15 million cold hard cash. Straight cash, homie. Absolutely. Randy Moss. There we go. Today in hockey history. Let's move on to headlines before I get too bitter here. All right. Vegas Golden Knights. Like I said, I think you guys should be pumped about this. Nick Waugh signed a 5-year, $3 million a year deal with the team. That is 5 years, $15 million in total. And I tell you what, he had a little bit of a mini breakout. Kind of came back down to earth in the second half towards the end too. But I tell you what, the potential's definitely there. He started to put some things together at that price point for 5 years. I think that contract is going to age wonderfully for you guys. All right, other big news of the day, IIHF World Junior Championship. Like I said, today is day one. They kicked off. We actually have Team USA and Germany playing right now, and Team USA is up 1-0. Luke Hughes, Devils fans, you guys should be pumped. He's got the goal tonight. I really expect Team USA to do really well, but let's not get ahead of ourselves. The Czech Republic did beat Slovakia 4-5 in the final 2 minutes. They got that game winner on day one, so they snuck it in. And I did see Finland also won as well, and then USA, Germany to wrap up the evening. Let me know in the comments, do you guys want me to go through and do the scoreboard for the IIHF like we did earlier for, what was that, the women's tournament, and then it might have been actually the men's juniors as well before they canceled it. But let me know in the comments. I love talking with you guys. All right, here we go. Article of the day. Speaking of the World Juniors, love this tournament. It's a great chance to see the future of hockey, right? And we got definitely have the future of hockey if you're a Connor Bedard fan. But what you need to know ahead of the restaged, that's right, restaged 2022 World Junior Championships. And again, this is coming into us from ESPN Plus, ESPN.com, and the excellent Kristen Shilton. Man, I love her stuff, and we'll definitely be revisiting more of her articles in the future. So, all right, let's dive into it. Kind of neat article. I'll leave the link down in the description for you guys as always, because it's a deep one, in depth, and we can only do so much in our limited time. But she did an excellent job of outlaying 4 questions essentially for us. So we're going to work through the top 3, and then the last one is players to watch. We got 5 of them, so I'm excited. Let's dive deep, shall we? All right, can Team USA go back-to-back? So this is probably the storyline of the tournament, I guess, if you're a USA fan, right? So they did win the last tournament. Spencer Knight, 34 saves. Trevor Zegras, 2 points. Team USA shuts out Canada 2-0. Gold medal is ours. Well, can we do it again? Well, our head coach returns, right? And we have 4 players returning, including Brock Faber, who was the prize prospect in that Kevin Fiala trade from the Wild to the Kings. Faber coming back to the Wild, absolutely. So I'm excited to see what he can do. Wild fans, you guys should be as well. But the returning players alone, you have to look at the talent and depth on this team. Logan Cooley, 3rd overall pick, heading to the University of Minnesota this next season because I guess he wants to play in a bigger arena than the Arizona Coyotes. No offense, Coyote fans, but man, that arena looked tiny. You also have, like we mentioned, Luke Hughes. He's already got the goal tonight, and lots of really strong players and a lot of talent on that Team USA team. But Canada, they were the last team to do it, right? They're the last team to go back-to-back. Well, they have a lad by the name of Connor Bedard. Not sure if you've heard of him. Probably going to be the number 1 overall pick in the draft next year unless someone has a little bit of a rise, a bigger, stronger player. I saw a tweet about that. But right now, Connor Bedard is the favorite to be the number 1 overall pick next season. And there's a reason for that. He came into the tournament in December just hoping to make the team, hoping to be the last forward, and ended up dominating the tournament, including his last game where he scored 4 goals against Austria before the tournament had to be canceled due to COVID. So he goes from hoping to make the team in December to now he's their top line centerman, or probably going to be playing on the wing with McTavish at the center, but he's on that top line and the expectations couldn't be higher. He scored 76 points in 38 games this last season in the WHL. I don't care what league you're playing in, that's incredible. But can he do it again? I'm excited to check it out. This is an excellent piece of the article. Definitely check this one out. Where's Russia? All right, so we know where Russia is. Russia's at home. Russia's not participating in this. Russia and Belarus were both excluded from the tournament because of what's going on over there. My goodness. Good call, right? They shouldn't be involved. Yeah, we're not going to talk about that. But it is a big deal because this is the first time Russia will not be in this tournament since its inception. So Russia, the team will be missed, but the country itself, you guys got to sort your stuff out before you can be included in this stuff, right? All right, moving on. Players to watch. We got 5 of them. New faces emerge. So some of these names are going to be a little bit household. William Dufour, he had his big breakout season this last year. If you follow minor league hockey at all, I think it was at 56 goals this last season, but the young Canadian is an Islander prospect, and boy, Islanders fans, you guys should be pumped. You have 2 people on this list of 5. That's great. Sean Behrens from Team USA defender. That's a Colorado Avalanche prospect. Thomas Bordelot, center, Team USA. Kristen Shilton does mention him as a potential top 6 centerman. That's a San Jose Shark prospect. And then we're looking at Jonathan Lekkerimäki for Sweden, and tell you what, he's been breaking out most recently in the Helsinki tournament and in the most recent youth tournament prior to that. He's really been playing really strong. That's a Canucks prospect. Canucks fans, you guys should be excited for him as well. And then last but not least, we have Aatu Räty. This is such a polarizing figure. So this is another Islander prospect, and I tell you what, he had such a big second half of last season. Maybe a little more than second half, but considering when he started the season and he just couldn't put anything together, well, he gets traded to a different team over in Finland and just turns it on. And that's Olli Jokinen's team. He's the head coach over there, and Aatu Räty just turned it on, and now he's leading the top line for Finland, and I'm really excited to see what he can do in this tournament as well. So out of these 5 people, I think I'm really excited to see what William Dufour can do, considering he didn't even make the Canadian squad back in December, and here we are. He's probably going to be top 2 lines, I would say. I mean, based on his performance, based on what he's been doing recently, I'm really excited to see him as well. And Sean Behrens for the Avalanche, my goodness, can the Avalanche just have more talent? I don't know. But Canucks fans, again, you guys should be pumped. But what are you most excited for this World Juniors? Who do you think's going to take it? I got to go with Team USA, baby. USA, USA, USA. But who knows? Maybe it's Canada, maybe Finland, maybe the Slovaks can push through another tournament, but we did have to rebound from that loss. But that's going to do it for the video today. Let me know in the comments what you guys think of the IIHF stuff. You wanted me to keep going through the scores, keep up to date with those, we absolutely can. But I love the youth hockey and love talking about the future, absolutely. But I appreciate you guys. Until tomorrow, cheers.